Hey everybody, welcome to my item shop. I am SuperDerek, and I wanted to start trying out a different kind of video series, where I would like to go over some things that I've acquired over the years. As you collect for years and years, you tend to acquire some pretty neat things, and I kind of wanted to show some of them off. It's kind of a less formal sort of video that I'm putting together here, as you can see. It's kind of just going to be on the fly, and today we're going to be taking a look at some things that I actually just got from Fangamer. Fangamer is a group of people that I've been keeping my eye on for a while. They make some pretty awesome things, and they actually have a really awesome relationship with Starman.net and the Earthbound community. And I may be mistaken, but I feel like they might actually have some roots going way back to when Mother 3 was being localized, and I feel like they have similar roots all kind of together, but I might be mistaken about that. Don't quote me on that. That's just one of those things that I heavily associate them with that at the time, which is why it's really fitting that my first purchase from them is something that I'm going to be showing you guys right now, which I just got in the mail today. It's actually a couple of things, but the first thing that I wanted to show you guys is this Pork Army Survival Guide. This survival manual, rather, that I picked up from them. Here, let's see if I can get this without a little bit of that glare. And the survival guide is actually not necessarily what you at first might think it is. You know, it's actually kind of like a player's guide. I'm not used to this. It's kind of like a player's guide for Mother 3, which is what I'm actually going to be using in my Mother 3 playthrough here before too long. So I figured I'd go ahead and open it up. I did already take it out of the cardboard box before I decided that I was going to do like an unboxing series. So that was my bad, but as you can see, it is still sealed up very nicely in this shrink wrap packaging. So we're going to break the seal on that here very carefully. I don't have a butterfly knife like you know, Happy Console Gamer. I can still, you know, I could still almost cut myself on it if I wanted to. But let's go ahead and see if we can do this. Very first seal cutting on the show. We'll just be careful here. There we go. And the now that Pork Army Survival Guide, that Pork Army Survival Manual, rather, that we have, that cover, is actually just a slip cover for the book. And like it's the dust jacket, basically. We can set that aside to stab ourselves another day. And just like that, we've got ourselves the Pork Army Survival Manual. Feels pretty good in the hand, you know. Feels like a nice hardback. This is hardback, by the way. Feels like a nice hardback book, which it is. But I wanted to see what this looks like without the dust jacket on there. I don't know if there's any sort of etiquette that one is supposed to follow when unboxing these sorts of things, but this is what I really wanted to see, personally speaking. Is that not just beautiful? The Mother 3 Handbook, a guide to nowhere. Oh, here, let me get a good close-up on that. That's a foil cover, foil print on that, featuring the pale blue dot. That's actually kind of interesting. The Mother 3 logo here is actually, I think that's the pale blue dot image, just rotated 180 degrees. So if you rotate it this way, you could actually probably make out some of the continents. And it's got the Fangamer logo right there as the publishers. That is something to be expected. Before we dive into the actual book itself, though, let's take a look at the dust jacket itself, see if maybe this is something that we do want to keep around. Oh my. I had no idea that this was on the inside. Let's take a look at this. That, if you don't want the dust jacket, that's a pretty rad poster. Yeah, if you don't want the dust jacket, which, like I said, I personally prefer the look of this. I don't know if I'm going to be... I don't know if I'm going to be using this as a dust jacket, but at least if you don't, that's a really wicked poster. I'm super happy with that. We'll set that aside for now. Now, I will say that this is a strategy guide, a guide to Earthbound 3, so before I open it up, really, just be forewarned, there might be spoilers in here, so, I can hear it when I'm opening it up. It's crisp. That's, you don't get books like this at a bookstore when they're still shrink wrapped and stuff. Somebody's already thumbed through all the pages and bent things up when you get it from a bookstore. When you get it from Fangamer, you get to break the seal and bend the board for the first time. Look at it. Oh, that's feels pretty good. Okay. That mother logo there again. Looks like we got ourselves a... Sorry, new to this. Here, let's try holding this like a normal person. Got ourselves the... looks like that's probably a table of contents here. Nice and glossy pages, actually. So, forward says, this handbook was independently designed, written, and produced from scratch by Mother Earthbound fans, with the same kind of care that the creator Shigesato Itoi put into the series. Mother 3 has not been made officially available outside of Japan, but with this book, we hope to give it the recognition we feel it deserves. And then there's more to that, but I'll allow you to maybe take a gander at that yourselves. But initial impressions on this? Oh wow, that is bright and colorful. That looks so good. I mean, oh wow, did they actually look at this? I don't know if that's like brand new made for this book here. But look at Lucas there, that clay model. Oh, it looks like they did it for Hinawa as well. Is that not just the coolest thing? Like they did, I know that in the West. No, not just in the West. They did that for Earthbound and Mother 1 in Japan. They used the clay models, and with Earthbound, they remade the clay models of Ness and Paula to be taller and lankier for some reason. I prefer the original Japanese, and this looks awesome. These guys, I don't know if that was made custom for this book or not. But one of those things that they did with Earthbound to make that manual feel really nice and special is they actually made it feel like a tour guide of the areas that you are visiting, and I believe that that's sort of the approach that they... Oh wow, I can feel the pages kind of... Ooh. I feel like that's a similar approach to what they took with this book as well. Gosh, I need to get used to the camera being on the other side here. But that is just dripping with care. So I'm going to be using this guide along with my playthrough of Mother 3 here, which is going to start on Wednesday. If this comes out before then great, come and join us at twitch.tv/SuperDerek RPGs. That is what this book looks like, and I am so excited with this purchase. It's actually relatively inexpensive. I don't have the price on hand right now. It's right there. Yeah, I put the price right there. So I'll also have links. They're not affiliate links. If you want to buy this book and this dust jacket and the poster, you can find that there. Now, also, it's not the only thing that I picked up from Fangamer, because I also like to get little feelies, and this is something that I also went ahead and pulled out of the envelope that it was shipped within. But I wanted to make sure I got myself, you can't really make that out very well, but that is the Franklin Badge, which I know was featured in both Earthbound Beginnings, Mother 1, and Earthbound. I don't know about Mother 3 yet. I wouldn't be surprised. But Fangamer also makes a bunch of these pins, and they're super cool. And, you know, I like having things that feel like they came from the game world. I feel like maybe in Mother, the Franklin Badge would probably be a little bit bigger than a lapel pin. But just the same, let's go ahead and take a look at it. This was actually pretty inexpensive as well. I bought the two together. This shipped first and arrived first. So we got ourselves the badge and a couple of little throw-ins here. What do we got? Looks like we got ourselves a Fangamer sticker of some sort of Hollow Knight, I guess. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, okay. I was seeing it upside down. I was like, what the heck is that thing? Yeah, that's definitely Hollow Knight. Very cool. And I got a Banjo-Kazooie something or other card here. I don't know. This is my first purchase from Fangamer. It's neat that they include stuff like this. I don't know what the significance of it is, if there is a significance. But I'm pretty sure after this, I don't think this is going to be my last purchase from Fangamer. I'm very excited, very pleased with the overall purchasing experience and how quickly everything shipped. Now, let's see if we can actually take... here it is. The pin out of the package that it arrived in. Again, we'll just set that aside. And we'll put that back in later. So now, without the plastic in the way, we can get a nice good view of the actual pin itself here, which I think looks really cool. Here, let's pull the little, oh, I don't even know what these are called. I know that there's like a real name for them. I had a coworker who referred to these as dammits, because you'd always stick yourself with them and say, damn it. So, that is the pin. It's about the size of a nickel, more or less. And it's got the Fangamer logo there on the back. Yeah, these are pretty cool. And I think I'm going to start collecting these pins for more series, more games. My very first pin, actually, I can show it off right now. The very first pin that I'm adding to my collection, if you're familiar with Britta from Food for Dogs, she actually sent me one of these that is not for sale anywhere. So this is kind of, I guess, a little bit of a bonus extra here for y'all. For y'all. My Kansas is coming out in me. But that is a official pin from Britta from Food for Dogs. If you haven't seen her YouTube channel, she is so fantastic. If you haven't already spotted her, please do go check out her channel. She's a wonderful lady. So pleasant to see and to hear her talk about her collection of niche games and RPGs, especially PS Vita RPGs. As you can see, even her little pin here is shaped like a little Vita. So make sure you check her out. But as far as the pin goes, feels pretty solid. A little bit of heft to it. Again, maybe about that of a nickel, maybe a little less weight than a nickel. I don't have a scale or anything, but I feel like if you were to spend a few bucks on this, you know, I'm not disappointed with it. This is exactly what I expected. And I will be wearing this in one of my upcoming review videos. Probably 2 of them. Actually, here, I'll keep you around for a minute. We can carefully put everything back in the crinkly packaging. You know. Oh. It's a little bit tricky because it's got that adhesive strip already on it. I'm sure when they package these to start with, there's a little protector for the adhesive. So Franklin Badge goes back in the pack. These guys will all just sit right back behind. And for now, stuff that back into the envelope. And we'll put that dust sleeve back on there. I like the look of it, but I do want to protect that thing from dust. So, Franklin Badge, survival manual. There we go.